If you take a look at the sheet that I have in front of you, I'm going to do something, and I want you to observe what I'm doing. And if you want to look up here, you can look up here, but I have the same sheet that's in front of you. Are you ready? Okay. Observe. Organelles that capture and release energy. All living things require a source of energy that makes energy conversions one of the most important processes in the cell. Factories are hooked up to the local power company, but how do cells get their energy? Most cells are powered by food molecules that are built using energy that ultimately comes from sunlight. Chloroplast plants and some other organisms contain chloroplasts. Chloroplasts are the biological equivalents of solar plants. Chloroplasts capture the energy from sunlight and convert it into chemical energy stored in food during photosynthesis. Two membranes surround chloroplasts. Inside the organelle are large stacks of other membranes which contain the green pigment chlorophyll. Mitochondria, nearly all eukaryotic cells, including plants, contain mitochondria. Mitochondria are the power plants of the cell. Mitochondria convert the chemical energy stored in food molecules and compounds that are more convenient for the cells to use, like chloroplast, two membranes, an outer membrane, a membrane enclosed mitochondria. The inner membrane is folded up inside the organelle as shown in figure 8/12. What'd you think? How did I do? Was that perfect reading? Did you find anything wrong with it? Did I stop? Did I go really fast? Is that good reading? Is it or is it not? That's the question. Take a look at this video about fluency. Let me hear you say the word fluency. We're going to talk about what really is fluency and what I should have done. Take a look at this video. Pretty elementary. It's only 2 minutes long, but it'll tell you what fluency is and how I should have been reading.
Funding for the Reading Rockets Launching Young Readers series was provided by the United States Department of Education, Office of Special Education Programs.
Today I'm interviewing a well-known reading expert and librarian. Here from the PBS Kids show Between the Lions is Theo Lyon.
Hi, Deborah. Boy, I'm a big fan of yours. I've always lionized you.
Thank you. So, Theo, tell me, what is reading fluency?
Oh, Deborah, if I may, I've actually prepared some remarks on the subject. Hamburger, steak, lamb chops. Oh, I'm sorry. That's my shopping list. Here we go. Yes. Fluency is the ability to read quickly and easily. It means you can decode individual words accurately and automatically and understand those words as you read them. Much as I did just now.
Yes, you really read that with feeling.
Oh, thank you.
But tell me, why is fluency important?
Oh, Deborah, a kid who reads haltingly works so hard on just the mechanics of reading that there's no mental energy left to understand the meaning.
That's food for thought, Theo.
And that's what we want to work on. So when you saw me or listened to me read this, was I going super fast? So there's absolutely no way that I could truly understand what I was reading, correct? And there's sometimes when students are reading and they go really, really slow because they're trying to pronounce the word. And do they get to understand what they're reading? So that's just the opposite, right? Okay, so what we want to do and what I want to work with you today with is how do you look at material and how do you use the punctuation marks to read? But before we do, I want you to go to the next sheet. On that next sheet, yep, that's it. On that next sheet, this is what you should be seeing. Sorry about that. Let me go up here.
Funding.
Okay, before I go on, this isn't the next sheet, but I want to talk about it. These are punctuation marks that we use when we're reading, okay, and we use when we're writing. And I want to put the emphasis today on what should we do when we see commas when we're reading? What should we do when we see a period when we're reading, an exclamation mark, and a question mark? Let me hear you say comma,
Full stop.
which is a period. Okay, what is this mark?
Exclamation mark.
And what is this mark?
Question mark.
Now, let's take a look, and I want you to think about how is it and what does your reading sound like? This is a rubric, and the rubric is one from 1 to 4. Listen to the different levels, and I want you to think about where are you? You're number 1 if typically I don't pay attention to periods, commas, exclamation points, question marks, and quotation marks when I read. My reading doesn't sound right or make sense. If you think that that's where you are right now, then circle 1. If not, let's keep going on. Number 2 says, sometimes I use a punctuation, but I might use it in the wrong way. If you think you're at a 2, then you're circle 2. 3, I usually pay attention to the punctuation. I make mistakes. I may make a mistake every once in a while. If you think you're at a 3, then circle 3. For 4, it says, I always pay attention to the punctuation. My reading sounds right and it makes sense. If you think you're there, then go ahead and circle this one. It's okay wherever you are because we're going to be working together over the next few days, okay? Now, take a look at this sheet. Go ahead and turn to your next sheet. Does it look like what I have up here on the screen? Good. Excellent. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the punctuation marks and we're going to learn how to breathe and how to read when we come across those punctuation marks. This particular mark is our what?
Period.
It's our period. So take a look. When you come to a period, you want to come to a complete full stop. Gather yourself before you continue. So right here it says ABC. We stop, right? So now let's do the next one together. Are you ready? Go. D-E-F-G-H-I. Now your turn. Do it all by yourself. Go.
A-K-L-M.
Beautiful. Next.
N-O-P-Q-R-S.
Well done. Do the next one.
T-U.
Excellent. Let's go.
V-W-X-Y-Z.
See how you stopped after each one? So when you're reading your text, I want you to pay attention to those punctuation marks. And when you come across a period, what are you going to do? Stop. Gather your thoughts. Does it make sense to me? And then move on. This is a what?
Question mark.
Good. It's a question mark. And question marks, we're posing a question. So not only do you want to stop and breathe, but you also want to change your tone. It shouldn't sound like a period where you're just making a statement. It should sound like you're asking a question. Listen, ABC, did you hear my tone? That's the rain. That's the drain pipes going down. The water's going down the drain pipes. Let's do that again. ABC, did it sound like I asked a question? Do the next one with me. Are you ready? Go.
G-E-F.
You're so ahead of me. You didn't even give me a chance to do it together. We'll do the next one together. Ready? Go. G-H-I-J-K-L. Now your turn.
M-N-O-P.
Good.
Q-R-S-T-U-V-W-X-Y-Z.
Beautiful. Do you see the difference in the tone? Now, this is a what? That punctuation mark is called a comma. What is it called?
Comma.
So when we come across a comma, I want you to hesitate before you continue on, okay? A, B, C, D, E, F. Ready to do the next one with me? Here we go. G-H-I-J-K-L-M.
N-O-P-Q-R-S-T-U-V-W-X-Y-Z.
Beautiful job, bud. Okay, now let's go down here. What is this mark? Say exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark.
Good. Do you know what you would do when you're seeing this particular kind of mark? This is where you're going to use expression. Ian is great! Exclamation mark. You follow me? So let's take a look at my turn. ABC. Do the next ones with me. Go. D-E-F. Your turn.
G-H-I-J-K-L-M-N-O-P-Q-R-S-T-U-V-W-X-Y-Z.
That was awesome. Your turn. Put it all together. Are you ready? Here we go.
A, B, C, D, F,
Oh, what letter is that?
E,
Start again.
C, D, F, E, C, D, E, F,
Good. Do you stop? Full stop right here, correct? Okay, here we go. Go.
G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W,
Nice.
X, Y, Z,
Now, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to point and touch anything. I want you to just start reading this row. Go.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V.
Ooh, you found your mistake, didn't you? Okay, go back. Nope, go all the way back here. You found your own mistake. Go.
M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Excellent. And I love that you self-corrected. You caught your own self. Do this one.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
How do you feel? That was fabulous. Kudos to you. Let's go on. Let's see if we can put this together. So now, when you think about the way I was first reading, was I reading properly? What was I doing wrong?
You're going past the periods and all the exclamation marks.
Yeah, I wasn't stopping to read any of those marks, was I? Okay, so let me do this one now. All living things require a source of energy that makes energy conversion one of the most important processes in the cell. Did I do something wrong? Oh, I did. What did I do?
You missed the period.
I did. And therefore, I'm not really going to get meaning, am I? So how should I have done it? You do it for me.
All living things require a source of energy.
Beautiful. Let's read the next one together. Are you ready? Go. That makes energy conversion one of the most important processes in the cell. You ready? I'm going to go first and then you come after me. You're going to repeat it. Factories are hooked up to the local power company, but how do cells get their energy?
How do cells get their energy?
This time I want you to read it all by yourself. Ready? Go.
Most cells are powered by...
Start here, factories.
Factories are hooked up to the local power company. But how do cells get their energy? Most cells are powered by food molecules that are built using the ultimate...
That word is energy.
Using energy that ultimately comes from sunlight.
That was amazing. Do you see the difference it makes when you recognize the different punctuation marks? So that's what we're going to continue to work on. Do you want to try to do the next one? How about I read the first sentence first, and then you do it with me. Chloroplasts. Plants and some other organisms contain chloroplasts. Your turn, go.
Chloroplasts, plants and some other organisms containing chloroplasts.
Kudos. Want to try the next one? Ready, go.
Chloroplasts are biological,
Okay, what is this word?
are the
Good.
biological
That word is equivalence. What word?
equivalents of the solar power plant.
One more time for me, go.
Chloroplasts are the biological
Equivalence.
equivalents of solar power plant.
One more time.
Chloroplasts are the biological equivalents of the solar power.
You are relentless, and I absolutely adore it. What did we do today?
Found out what periods are.
We found out what periods are. Only periods? What else did we do?
Marks,
Question marks,
commas,
commas,
exclamation.
exclamation marks. What should we do when we're reading and we come across those particular marks?
Stop and look at them.
Should we stop or hesitate, breathe, get an understanding before we continue to read? Do you see how they're important? Tell me, why are they important?
because it helps you like focus on the sentence that you're reading, and then you can answer the question or stop and
Excellent.
keep reading.
Helps our fluency, correct? Okay, so this is what we're going to continue to work on, as well as continue to do our phonics. You have any questions for me? Okay, look at the next sheet. Is there a next sheet that's there? Or is that the last one?